Right now, at this very second, a phonograph record containing the location of Earth and instructions on how to find us is hurtling through interstellar space at 38,000 miles per hour, and it's been doing so since 1977. If that doesn't terrify you just a little bit, you haven't been paying attention. But here's what's actually insane. We didn't just send coordinates. We sent a mixtape. The Voyager 1 spacecraft, currently over 15 billion miles from Earth, carries what scientists call the golden record. It's a 12-inch gold-plated copper disc that contains 115 images, sounds from nature, greetings in 55 languages, and 90 minutes of music from across human cultures. Essentially, NASA created the universe's most ambitious message in a bottle, and we threw it into an ocean we barely understand. Now, some people think this is humanity's greatest achievement. Others call it the most dangerous mistake we've ever made. Think about it. Would you give a stranger your home address? Because that's exactly what we did, except the stranger might be so advanced that we're nothing more than ants to them. The record includes a diagram showing Earth's exact position relative to 14 pulsars, cosmic lighthouses that don't move. Any civilization advanced enough to intercept Voyager could triangulate our location with pinpoint accuracy. We literally drew them a map. But let's back up. In 1977, Carl Sagan led a team that had just 6 weeks to decide what represents all of humanity. 6 weeks to answer the question: if we could only send one message to potential alien civilizations, what should it say? The pressure was astronomical, pun intended. They chose Chuck Berry's Johnny B. Good alongside Bach and Beethoven. They included a recording of a mother's kiss and a baby crying. There's whale song, wind, thunder, and the sound of a beating human heart. One of the greetings, spoken in the ancient Sumerian language, says, "May all be well." Meanwhile, the English greeting is just "Hello from the children of planet Earth." Here's something that'll blow your mind. The record includes an audio essay from then UN Secretary General Kurt Waldheim. Sounds noble, right? Except Waldheim was later revealed to have been a Nazi officer during World War II. So somewhere in the cosmic void, there's a permanent record of a former Nazi representing humanity. NASA can't exactly recall it for an update. The images are even more controversial. The team wanted to include a photograph of a nude man and woman, showing human anatomy. NASA rejected it, afraid of sending space pornography. They eventually included silhouettes instead, but kept detailed diagrams of human reproduction. Think about that. We were too embarrassed to show what we actually look like, but we sent instructions on how we make more of ourselves. What didn't make it onto the record is equally telling. Nothing about war, poverty, disease, or crime. No images of weapons, even though warfare has defined much of human history. The Golden Record presents an idealized version of Earth, a greatest hits compilation that ignores our darkest chapters. Is that dishonest, or is it aspirational? Are we showing aliens who we want to be rather than who we are? As of March 2024, Voyager 1 is in interstellar space, the first human-made object to leave our solar system. It's so far away that radio signals, traveling at the speed of light, take over 22 hours to reach it. The spacecraft is currently in a region of space where the sun's influence ends and true deep space begins. It's moving through a cosmic void so empty that it won't come within even 2 light years of another star for 40,000 years. That's when reality hits. The Golden Record isn't for us. We'll be long gone before anyone finds it. Human civilization as we know it might not even exist. The record is estimated to last over 1 billion years, far longer than humans have existed. It's a time capsule for a species that might destroy itself long before anyone plays that record. And here's the genuinely unsettling part. What if someone already found it? Voyager 1's last known position was captured in 2020 when it was 14 billion miles away, but we're essentially navigating blind. The spacecraft could have encountered something, and we wouldn't know for almost a full day because of signal delay. In fact, in 2023, Voyager 1 started sending corrupted data back to Earth, gibberish that NASA couldn't decode for months. Engineers eventually fixed it, but for those months, we had no idea what was happening out there. The golden record contains music, images, and sounds, but it also includes something else. Encoded in the analog grooves is the electrical activity of Andrian's brain and body. She was part of Sagan's team and later became his wife. For an hour, they recorded her neural patterns while she thought about humanity, Earth, and love. Somewhere in deep space, a record carries the literal thoughts and heartbeat of a woman in love, preserved forever. So we've sent our location, our biology, our music, and even our brainwaves into an infinite darkness we don't understand, hoping someone finds it and interprets our intentions as peaceful. We assumed any species capable of intercepting Voyager would be benevolent. But what if we're wrong? What if the first impression of humanity is received by something that doesn't share our values, our ethics, or our desire for peaceful contact? The golden record is either humanity's most beautiful gesture or its most naive. Maybe both. The question isn't whether anyone will find it. The question is, should we have sent it at all? If you could add or remove one thing from the golden record, what would it be and why? Drop your answer in the comments. And if this made you look at space exploration differently, follow for more stories that'll change how you see our place in the universe.